Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on, Simmers? Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday. There we go, fix that there. We got our first 2024 in Sim Marketplace purchase. And I tell you what, there's no bugs. There's no bugs. Muted already. I'll have to do a mute count. Holy cow! What's going on? A $14.99 super chat, and I've just said 2 words. Holy cow! Accessible Globe, thank you very much. That is absolutely insane. I think we only need 2 more donos or super chats, and then we're doing a giveaway for flight sim mods. So guys, please drop some emotes in there. I can't believe that is. Holy cow, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. And let's jump in and say a thank you for that. Appreciate it. But anyways, welcome to the stream. I'm just going to quickly drop one of these ones. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So hopefully everybody got some simming in. The sim's good, depending if you're in a beta or not. So anyways, but welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. We are in the Careando 182Q, 182 or 182 Quebec is what we read today. So it's basically like the 182 they released last year, but this one's got a bit of steam gauge, and it's got all the latest features you can do with 2024, such as the walkaround feature that no one likes to use. So well, that's what we're going to be kicking around in. And because the Avalon Air Show was on this weekend, I thought I would fly down in the state of Victoria for all our Victorian friends. So but we're going to stay away from Avalon itself, so do the bit of backcountry bush flying. So I bought it today, a nice plane. Oh, there we go. I haven't flown it. I literally haven't flown it. So I was just saying to just don't do any loops. I was just saying to Bubba when we were just speaking before in the drop bears. Holy cow, Dave, thank you very much. I appreciate it. 1 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more to go, and then we're going to be dropping in a giveaway, a number 2 for Flight Sim Mods. I will be a number 2. It will be a number 2.0. What does that mean? I don't know what that is meant to mean. I did not see you there. Are you talking to me, Kenga? But yes, I haven't flown it whatsoever. Dave Cleary, thank you so much, mate. Thank you very much for the £5. Keep the emotes coming, guys. That's absolutely insane. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. But yes, I just did the thumbnail and that's it. And I basically jumped in and did the arrival and didn't even fly it. So we need to do that. But Dave Cleary, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. This is for you, legends. Thank you very much. Pretty tricky. Anyways, I got to stop rambling on for a little bit, and I better jump in and say some hellos. But a big thank you to Dave Cleary for the super chat, and also Mr. Accessible Globe TV. Thank you, legend. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys, for doing that. I think we've got one to go from memory. Am I counting it right? Is it one to go, or are we there? I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. That we had to do before we could do a giveaway. So anyways, you guys can let me know in the chat where we think we are. Michael from Canberra, welcome to the stream. He says good evening to Shane ausflightsimmer tonight on this Sunday live stream. Welcome to you, Michael. Clive, what's going on? He says good morning, afternoon, good evening. What's going on, Clive? Holy cow.
Herrera's your last one for the chats.
David, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It looks like we're going to jump into a giveaway straight away. Can I just do the hellos and then I'll set that up? We'll get that going. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for donating to the community. And we're going to do a Flight Sim Mods giveaway. I'll tell you all about it in a quick sec. I'm just going to get through the hellos. But Dave, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. I think it should be one of these ones, actually. There we go. What are we dropping in? Some Cessnas, because we're flying a Cessna. Holy cow. Can't believe that. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. I was saying hello to Clive. Hopefully his PC's up and running and working today. Ariel, welcome to the stream. Good day, everybody. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 or 2024. We're in 2024. I think from memory that this Cessna, you couldn't buy it in 2020. I think they only made it a 2024 exclusive release, but someone may be able to confirm or not confirm on that one for me. So Mr. Brett Plays is here. Welcome to the stream. Richo's here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Big Jacko, g'day. We're going to Bendigo to get Fozzie's. I'm not repeating that. What's going on, Big Jacko? Hope you're doing well. Mate, you got a day off. Don't believe it. Gav's here. He says morning all, no flying today at least until tonight. Mother's Day in the UK. Well, happy Mother's Day to all the UKs, and big Mother's Day to Gav's mother, because you're putting up with Gav. She must be a trooper. So Marcus Simmer, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Pilot. Jean Silver, welcome. He says good morning. David Welsh, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. He says evening all, happy Sunday night. Welcome, mate. Hope you're doing well. William Kelly says hello to Michael from Canberra. Mr. Flying Hellfish says good evening, Simmers. Welcome to the stream. Evil's here. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe. We just got to get those subscribes going, ladies and gentlemen. We need to get to the 100,000 kilometers, 100,000, so we can just do a shit ton of giveaways. We need to celebrate. We're so close. Benny Big Bucks, what's going on? I do apologize on behalf of myself, ausflightsimmer Jr., Mrs. ausflightsimmer, Rosie, Fabian. Who's the other one? The little monster. Apologies, we started 5 minutes late. I'm sorry, Benny. We'll do better next time. Kango, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, Mr. David Cleary, which I think I said hello before. Stevie says, morning everyone from a rainy Tenerife, Canary Islands. Holy cow, it's raining all over the world. It's been pissing down here for the last few days, except today was a beautiful day, and then guess what? Tomorrow is going to be pissing down again. We got one day off from it. FMJ, we lost our sleep, crikey, Sheila. What do you mean? Did you guys have, like, who's had a daylight savings change? Which part of the world's had a daylight savings change? I think someone did. The music is weird. I think that first original song was a bit weird. Moliv, if I said that correctly, welcome to the stream. Bells, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Bubba Van Braun says, evening aviators, and welcome to another entertaining journey with all the intrepid pilots, new planes, new discoveries, new... What do you mean, new nightmares? You were going so well. Buckle up and get ready for the latest GA adventures. Nightmares? Yeah, there will be definitely some nightmares. You know me way too well. Way too well. Joseph Jolly's here. Says, good morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. You too, Joseph Jolly. Thank you very much for popping in. Welcome. Who else have I missed skimming down the list? I said hello to Gav before. Did I say hello to Richo? I'm not sure if I did or not. Richo, I do apologize if I didn't say hello. Welcome, mate. I hope you're doing well. Who else? Skimming that down. Did I say hello to Marcus Simmer? If I didn't, hello, Marcus Simmer. Who else is lurking around? Hey, Mr. Dan Random. What's going on, Mr. Dan Random? It's nice to see you, my friend. Mr. Lewis, I said YouTube Lewis, welcome to the stream. Tricky's here as well. Welcome, Tricky. Hope you're doing well. Let's skip down to the bottom again. Let's go. Who else is here? Michael from Canberra. Michael, thank you very much, mate. I don't know why that popped up, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the dollar. Don't know, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. What else is here? Who else is here? I don't want to miss anybody. Mr. Tony says, good day from South Korea. What's going on, Mr. Fly Higher Tony? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for popping in all the way from South Korea. Israel says, good day, 4:48 a.m. here in Philadelphia. Holy cow. It's going to be cold and it's going to be early. Well, you hit 99.4. We did. Yep, we did. Actually, video that we dropped last night, people actually subscribed. I've been losing subscribers for like 2 months. It's really weird, but anyways, it is what it is. Willie VR says, good morning, good day, good evening, Mr. Willie VR. Have you been in the new sim update to mess around with the VR stuff? If you have, I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Relaxing Kiwi says to say, hello, welcome to the stream. Control Nation says, g'day, mate. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for popping in. Welcome. He's all very, very special because he's got like a little tick. He's done something special with his name. So, but anyways, guys, hope you're doing well. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Let's get into the stream, shall we? Oh, hang on. So you got to remind me. You got to remind me because I will honestly forget. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to remove that goal, and it's a revolving goal, so we'll set again, and this will be giveaway number 3. So again, it resets to the start, so we put another 10 in there, and I am going to set up a giveaway. Can someone put FS mods into the chat? So basically how it works is you can go over to the Flight Sim mod store, and you can, if you win, you can pick up and choose anything from the store, and I'll send it out to anywhere in the world. I don't think I can send to the North Pole or Antarctica, but pretty much most places, yeah. And yeah, so that's basically how it works. So what we're going to do is going to set up the giveaway, and we have our currency, which is called the Oz Coins. So it's going to be the same as what it was last time, and it's going to go for 25 minutes. Let's do a bit of a reset here. Nemsky, who won it last time, he actually picked the Boeing 747 blue and white coasters is what he picked up. So they were finished today, and they're going to go out on his way tomorrow with all the other FS mods orders. So 500 ticket maximum tickets. You can go giveaway number 2 is about to start in a second. What a way to start a stream is to just do a giveaway. Giveaway number 2. That's our second one. That's cool. That's super cool. All right. Open up. Ready to go. You guys can go nuts. You know what to do. Kanga, thank you very much. It says $2.99, but I'm going to count that towards it because it's only like 1 cent off. Actually, no, it's got to be 5 and above. So yeah, so you got to, I forgot to mention, you got to do tier 5 and above for it to do on the counter. It's just how the YouTube thing works. So my headset timed out. But Kangan said daylight savings changed in Australia next weekend. Yeah, I didn't think it was this weekend. It was next weekend. Yeah, but thank you very much for the $2.99. I appreciate that. Lots of love. Let's drop some planes here. Patchnay said, "Yeah, I know they get the official tickety boodah, but then his name's in grey, so maybe that's just the way it appears in a stream. So maybe one day I'll be able to go in there and go, oh, look at me, I've got a tick, be flashing it everywhere, be like flexing. Look at this." Maybe one day, but yes, exclamation mark Oz coins to see how many coins that you've got. I'll be able to see. Nation knows what I'm talking about. He goes in there, just does a see, but I do this and it just sags down here though. That's the only thing. So what I was saying, exclamation mark Oz coins. And then you'll be able to see how many Oz coins you got, and then it's 500 a ticket, and then you can put exclamation mark giveaway and how many tickets that you want to buy. All right, let's check out how's the sounds, guys? The music's not too loud. I still got to fix up all the sounds. I just haven't had time because we released a video out on Friday, and then we streamed Saturday morning, and then I released a video out at 2:30 this morning, so I haven't had time to mess around with it. The sounds are good. Thank you, Mr. Evil. Oh, we've got someone popping in. Oh, he's in a what, Careando? Oh, that's Marcus Simmer. So, obviously, this Careando's got all the features, so it does have the walk-around feature. I'm not sure if it's been approved in career mode yet, but obviously, we've got some pitot heats on here. We've got some chocks there. Engine covers. No one uses engine covers on a GA plane. No one uses engine covers on a GA plane unless it's like brand new. So an old 182 beat up, if I saw one of those in the real world, I'd be like, okay. Anyways, and we've got some more chocks there, and so on. So, and we could do the whole walk around. So they've actually got all the points. You can check the flaps and do all the sorts of bits and pieces. Let's see if this actually works. Yeah, you can do your flap checks, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to get rid of some chocks here. Oh, hang on. I wanted the one without the fairings. You can actually choose to have fairings or no fairings, but obviously I've chosen the wrong plane. Oh, well. Whoopsie-doos. Whoopsie-doos. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these guys. Wonder if that... Oh, it actually does open up. Let's just check it for giggles. I want to check the engine mounts, though. I want to make sure the engine mounts are good. Oh, the door opens up. Oh, okay. I've just left the dipstick hanging out of the plane. Hey! Mrs. Ausflightsimmer's jumped in. What's going on? She's been watching 19 hours and 58 seconds. Hey, Mrs. Ausflightsimmer, we're doing a giveaway. You can... if Mrs. Oz... I forgot to turn it up, Chase. If Mrs. Oz went into the giveaway and she won, I would say it's rigged. Absolutely. Yeah, see, I would agree with you, Millie and Kelly. Normally, I'm disagreeing with you, but I would actually agree with you at this point in time. So, why is my yoke turned up like that? Have we actually got a... Hang on. I have not flown this. I haven't even set up camera views, which we'll need to do, but obviously there's a tie down here somewhere. There's a tie down here somewhere that we need to go and remove, I'm thinking. Am I correct in saying that, Marcus? He's probably in VR. But yes, Mrs. Oz is in the stream. Mrs. Oz is usually, if she's in the stream, there's either two reasons. One is she's really bored, or the other reason is usually because I'm probably in trouble. Mr. Simwings, what's going on? No tie downs. Check your controls. Yeah, control check. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I've just got to set up some views. Someone unplug and plug the Airbus joystick in there. Yes. Yes. These things are built for short people, which most planes are, you know. All right. There's that one there. Let's do one out here. There we go. There's Mr. Marcus. Marcus, what livery do you have? He's obviously got a different livery than what we do. What else are we going to do here? We are going to do GoPro view as well. Let's do a bit of a GoPro view. Oh, there we go. And look down view. Let's pump one of those in. There we go. And then we'll do some outside views. I might need to go slow. I might need you to slow him. Huh? Oh, what's same livery as me? That's odd that it's not appearing. You know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, one of the features was meant to be that it would be able to do this stuff a lot better than what it's meant to be doing. But anyways, the 182 is white here too. Oh, that's interesting. At least it's consistent. At least it doesn't work properly, but at least it's consistent. All right, let's get some outside views quickly going here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's do an outside front view. All right, that'll do. And then we'll do an outside back view. There we go. So we can do a bit of some taxi. There we go. And Roy is very sick with the flu. Oh, are you looking after him, Michael? Hopefully you're looking after him. Do we want to go an outside view of the actual wings? Why not? But let's do it on the bit more of the leading edge there. Yeah. All right, that one's in there, and I'll save one just because if we need to. So there we go. Evil, it's not only one thing he needs help at. She's so nice. She's so nice. Okay, seeing as you can't enter it. You can enter it, but if you win, we're just gonna do a redraw. That's all. All right. Just making sure my controls are all ready to go. Like I said, I haven't actually flown this. When I had a look at the, do you know what I'm gonna do that last view as? I'm gonna do that last view as a slightly higher position there. There we go. There we go, because that's the normal position. That's going to be slightly higher. I think out of all the star ratings before, out of 5 in the InSim marketplace, this thing got 5 for its modeling and stuff like that. And then it got around about 3.8s or so for realism, and I can't remember the other thing. So Brett Plays is only dropped in 1. Oh, okay. All right, let's have a look. Let's see if we can actually start this thing up. Let's stop some music for a second. There we go. Sims, I got to turn down the sim a little bit because it was up like 100%. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. It's a 6-pack, so it shouldn't be too hard. Battery and alternator on. Avionics power on. Nav and beacon on. We got a fuel pump. Anybody? Fuel pump, pump the fuel. Pump the fuel. Let's go to. How do I flick this around? There we go. There's no sound effects on that. That's a bit disappointing. There's no sound effects at all. All right, so that's the both. I'm looking to see if this thing's got a fuel pump. What's that little light do there? I don't know what that does. I don't think this thing's actually got a fuel pump. All right, GPS is going to do the thing. We'll see in a minute. There's carb heat there. All right, I can't see any fuel pump, so. You still have your 124,000 Oz coins for something special? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll do some stuff. We're just got to hit the 100,000 mark on there, and then we'll do some cool stuff there. But yes. All right. Let's see if we can actually start this thing, shall we? Can you open up these? Well, you can. Clear prop. It's bloody loud over there. Marcus's plane's extremely loud. But it's good to see that they've got the sounds right for inside and out. So far for the $29.95 investment, it seems to be worth it. I'm going to go up 2.5 there to start off with. All right. Good start. Yeah, good start. Good job. Good job. All right, that's set to both. Oh, does it actually have any fuel in there? That's the thing I didn't check. Maybe it doesn't actually have any fuel. Where's the little EFB little dude that comes in here? Is there a little EFB thing that pops out? The Careando one. Where's the little check mark for that one? Primary's on the left. Oh, there it is there. All right, let's do that. I didn't see it there. It's hiding away. And all the fuses work by the looks of it. Let's do some priming then, and we'll give it another go. What's the maximum tickets? The maximum ticket is 10. I will just check to see, Big Al, if you're actually in there. Give me 2 seconds. Nah, Big Al, I can't see you in it, so you might need to drop them in again. So I can't see that you're in there. All right, let's give it another crank over here. Jesus. All right, let's give it a lot more beans. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen? You think it's just a Cessna? I should be able to start it straight away. Why does this always happen? I'm thinking it's got no fuel. Hang on, I've got to check. No, it's got fuel. The gauges say it's got fuel. Oh, all right, let's have a quick look here. We've got enough. We should have enough. All right, I'm going to turn off the beacon light just to make sure we've got enough ampage here. All right, let's put it on just the left tank only and see if that's going to work. Did you tap the tank to see if there was any fuel in it? No, but I'm just going off the gauges. I'm just going off the gauges. You'd think it would work, would you? Let's try again here. This is too funny. Covers? No, I took all the covers off, Benny. Far as I know... I got no covers on anything. Unless this thing's going to make me do the whole walk around, I don't know. I think it's part of the movie when you go, I'll take the bus stakes. No worries, mixture is full. I just pulled back on the mixture then. I just pulled back on it then. So I have been starting it with mixture full. I've done the primer. I'm going to start it without the avionics on then. Alright, let's take a little bit of mixture out and see if it's going to cough. No change. I can't. It's on a roller. Oh, maybe it won't stay down. Oh, it does there. Damn it. I primed 3 throttle half inch at pitch Foch Milton and it started straight away. All right, well, I'll put more throttle in and see what happens. And we'll prime it again. She doesn't start easy for you, that's for sure. Brett Play said he had the same issue as this, trying to start it. There we go. There's prime 3. I'll put in more throttle this time. Let's see. It might be how much throttle I was putting there. It's just not getting any spark. No spark whatsoever. We've the free one in the beta. Oh, okay. No, this is the purchase one. It happens when I tried starting my car too much. I'm just going to quickly check the FB to make sure there is actually fuel in the bloody thing, because you never know. You never know. Where do we go? I always forget where to do this. Where to do this? Settings. Careando. Activate. That's the Careando ones. Where's the settings? No. Where's the fuel-y thing? Performance? No. Checklist? No. Where is it? Always forget. Settings. No. Fuel. 51 pounds. It's got fuel in the bloody thing. I don't know. Don't you know a performance mass is... Hey? Performance mass is what? This is a great start. I love it when we have things like this. Performance. It's got fuel in there. It's got fuel in there. Well, everything seems to be hunky-dory. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Marcus, did you do like the full walk around? That's not even doing it. I don't like doing Control E. Is the problem. I don't like doing Control E. I don't know why it wouldn't be starting. This is so weird. Checklist? Oh my god. I should need a checklist for a plane like this. I actually don't have checklist turned on anyway, so there you go. Well, checklist is in here now, isn't it? As you can see, I've never used it. Where's the bloody checklist? Be one of these. Is it one of these? No. This one. There is no checklist. No checklist. I just removed the pilot covers and chocks. Yeah. Maybe I need to jump out of it and jump back into it, because this is the first time I've actually loaded it in. We'll see. Well, I did Control E it then because... And it starts, so it's not because of that. I hate Control E and stuff. Oh well. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I can't start a Cessna. Alright, let's turn that on anyway. Last time that happened to me, I spent 19 minutes raging at the screen before I realised I'd turned the fuel valves on. Yeah, see, I've already checked all that. They're all dandy and nice anyway. So I did a walk around and had to do a Control E still. Willie and I can see you guys, and for some reason you are at B. Turn on the avionics on. I turned them off before, but I did have them on. Anyways, it's done everything that we need to do. Oh well, I'll work it out. Surely it can't be too hard. Can't see you. Well, we're definitely here. I can see a bunch of other people too. I can see Richo, Marcus, Chase is over there, Clive's over there. Maybe just double check your settings, Hados. Maybe something's changed. Do you have a controller connected to a magnetos? Not that I know of. But anyways, we can go flying now, so. All players? Yeah. Maybe just something's changed. If you've gone into Sim Update 2, that might be it. If you're in Sim Update 2, Hados, you might not be able to see us. Sim Update 2 might be different than what Sim Update 1 was. Yeah, Sim Update 1 we could see each other, but maybe we can't do with Sim Update 2. How's the engine sounds, guys? Are they not too loud? Clear left, clear right. Yeah, nah. What's yeah, nah? Yeah, nah, yeah, nah? Sounds good. All right, cool. See how this thing taxis. Dan, I'm in Sim Up 2 and I can see everyone, including Hayden. But can we see you, Dan? Can you see me? Should we do some Marco Polo? Marco. Maybe the people that are in Sim Update 2 can people see the Sim Update 2 people? Because I don't think I can see Dan. Yeah, I can see people in the other parking space. Hayden, fake Hayden. Or we're going to have a hate off. Maybe both Will and I can see you guys. That's poo. I even bought the 182. Yeah, well, that's what happens with sometimes with the sim updates though, Hados. I'm going to have another look to see if I can see ya. Yeah, I can't see you, dude. That is a bit of a bummer. Confident you can take off, or do I need a few practice tries? I might do a quick touch and go and just see if we can land it. I just need to check to see on this one, where's my trim? That's flaps. Oh, no, trims. I don't know, my trim's not working. Which is a bit of a pain in the backside. We want trim. It's like one of the most important things is the trim. SU1 and SU2 people can't see. Why? Why? We're one people. We're one people. We should all be able to see each other. Hados, save yourself. Don't worry about me. Save yourself. I want to do mag checks on this, but if I accidentally conk the plane out, I might not be able to start it up, so we'll pass on the mag checks. Alright, I'm going to take off with no trim. She taxis really, really nicely, though. I will say that. I'm so far happy with the $29.95. Is there any good streamers in beta? Someone time him out. Someone time him out. That deserves a timeout. He's smart ass. Isolated along with career mode, they are logging into sim update to use for a period, and then only what? Yeah. There we go. Haters was timed out for 10 seconds. There we go. And then Evil's had to go 60 seconds. He's had a double hit. He's having a double hit. All right, before we get up and going, and I might stack the plane, has the giveaway finished? Has it been 25 minutes? Did it take me that long to start the plane? When did the giveaway finish? Can't even say where it says it finished. Did it pop up say that it finished? Oh, entries have stopped. Oh, there we go. Just before. All right, let's drop in. We've already had our in-flight meals. Yeah. All right, let's quickly do this giveaway. And the winner is Evil. There we go. Evil won yourself something from the Flight Simmer mod store. Congratulations, Evil. And put some thingos, some bailouts, some Flight Simmers, some drop bears in there, and we will be doing another one. So Evil knows where the store is because he's already bought some things from the store before. Appreciate all the support. Pop yourself into FS Mods, Evil, and hit me up in the Discord if there's something that you want to get. We will send it out to you. So a big thank you to all the great people at FS Mods. Very, very good looking, attractive people. Are you going to take off? I'm just going to do whatever. Is there a tailwind? I just followed Marcus. I assume Marcus was a capable pilot. I can't even see a flag. Oh, it's a slight tail. It's more of a crosswind. It's more of a crosswind. Jesus. It's got a lot of prop torque. A lot of prop torque. And the crosswind's a lot more crossier than what I was thinking. We've got a... Oh, actually, this thing flies really nice. I was too lazy to taxi. This thing actually flies really, really, really nice. I'm actually going to come in and land on the proper runway. Welcome back, Hados. Flaps going up. This flies really nice. I'm actually quite impressed. I just got to get my trim sorted and then we're set. This is when I need the Toby or some VR happening. Yeah, we need to trim, because I can't trim the plane for a glide even. Is it store wide? Yeah, it's anything in the store. Anything you want, Evil. Anything you want. Just obviously I'll just hit me up in Discord what you're after, and then obviously because it's not through the actual store, you'll have to send me your details, but we'll talk about that in Discord. Oh, run out of rudder then. Ran out of rudder. That could be my pedals not doing the right thing. That could be my pedals. Not doing the right thing. All right. I was just going to fix my trim and then we're going to get going, guys. Sorry. So far, I would say after that first flight for $29.95 for a GA plane that's actually going to have a bit of up and go, it's going to be all right. It's actually not too bad. It does take advantage of all the Microsoft Flight Simulator new features when it comes to the flying model that's been updated. You can do slips and crosswind landings properly like we just did before. The taxiing's really, really good. Not much rudder authority. Yeah, I just noticed that then. I thought it might have been, you know, when your rudder pedals go too far and then it doesn't, like it goes too far and it doesn't do anything. I thought it might have been that, but if it wasn't, let me have a quick look here. Yeah, nah, it actually doesn't have much. All right, let me just work out what my trim's going to be here. Or would I just flick off then? No trim on that one. All right, let's quickly just do this for a second, guys. Sorry about this. Controls. I need to change a different wing. ausflightsimmer's version of the wing. This should be the good one to go. Which should give me some trim. There we go. Now we got trim. And what's the flaps then? There we go. Cool. Got too many different control configurations. All right, let's get up and running. Let's get out of here. Start off the right runway. And let's get flying. The next stream, Shane's driving a... oh, come on, man. That's not very nice. Is it windy today in Victoria, is it? It's stupid he knows how to start a horse. You give it a carrot, don't you? Don't you have to give it a carrot? Oh, actually, I remember this. My actually trims back to front. I'm thinking. There we go. We'll check out the autopilot in a minute. Some of the airshow displays didn't run because of the wind. Yeah. Didn't turn out to be for the price everybody had to pay the tickets. Obviously, accidents aren't very, very, very good. And things like that can't be helped from a show point of view, I guess, but it's not good when things like that happen. Did you go, Benny? No, not this year. Mr. Striker! What's going on, Striker? Striker, the only one that can land the plane. There we go. No, plus everyone from Friday has free entry today. That didn't help either, and not the best plan. Oh, so they had way too many people there by the sounds of it then. Yeah? Was that the GO? All right, autopilot's going to be on. We're going to go over onto the nav. And... yeah, VS 600 to 2.5. That'll be fine. Jesus, that's turning a fair quack, isn't it? From the looks of it, you're not going to blow up the engine in this thing, from the looks of it. So it's not realistic in that point of view, because I had that thing running just to check the temperatures. So I had basically had everything running super hot, and the temperatures didn't really move or anything like that. Oil pressure stayed the same. Cylinder head was quite low. So obviously this is going to control the engine pitch and stuff like that. The carb heat probably does nothing. So yeah. And if I close I think, is this got cowl flaps? It does too. It's got cowl flaps. So if I close that, we'll see if the engine temperature goes up a little bit on the cylinder heads and stuff. We'll keep an eye out. Probably does nothing. Traffic was nuts as always. They need to come up with something better. Maybe a different location. A different location, perhaps. What else have they got to go to, I guess? What else have they got to go to? There we go. But it's a Cessna, and she looks nice. For $29.95, it's not too bad. It is a traditional Careando plane, but it flies from A to B. Autopilot works on it. It's not too detailed. Manifold pressure's actually in the... we'll drop that down there. There we go. Keep that in there. The cylinder heads hasn't changed since I was messing with the cowl flap, so we're just going to keep them closed. There we go. Look at that. Look at that for views. And this didn't stop at 2.5. We're at 4 now. So we're going to hold it here at 4. Let's check the views out. You do have the option of this to choose fairings and non-fairings on the aircraft. It took the train and shuttle bus to the air show as very good service. Yeah, okay. So you ended up doing that, Kanga. Was it hot there over the weekend for the air show? Every time I've been to the Avalon air show, it's always been freaking stinking hot. All right. So we've got a few airports we're going to. This trip might actually go a little bit quicker than what I intended to. If it does happen to go quicker, we may fly up to Wangaratta or something like that. We might keep going up to the north. But once we get to Castlemaine, we're going to land there. I think Castlemaine's it might be a grass strip from memory. But we'll see how we go. And then we've got from Castlemaine to Bendigo to Elmore. I think Elmore is definitely a grass strip. And then over to, what do we call it? Shepparton. So Bendigo and Shepparton are payware airport from Impulse. All the others are just default. So, but that's the plan. I wish you could click on people and that would tell you who they are instead of what it is. But if anybody got any cool shots for the air show, drop them in the Discord. What is evil picking up? What is evil picking up? Yeah, that's fine, evil. Not a problem whatsoever. Not a problem whatsoever. I just need address and email address. And then I'll send it up your merry way. But so far we've had to ask. Huh? You had to ask? Captain Fuzz, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. What's going on, legend? You're in space. Lost in space. Cause of the Vader. No. It's absolutely, it is no problem. But anything in store. Say if something was $200, it would be all part of it. It would be all part of it. So it's no problem whatsoever. Absolutely no problem. It's fine. Happy days. Happy days. And we'll just keep doing this whenever people do, 10 either 10 donos over 5 or super chats, then we'll just do a giveaway. It's no problem whatsoever. So obviously, as we go along throughout the year, there'll be new products that go in and all that sort of stuff like that. But this is where it is at the moment. So yeah. I wish I would figured out what I did wrong to start the bloody thing. Oh, you can hear Kirby in the background. She's only growled at me once this weekend. Yeah, she's during the whole week she's been a pain in the ass. Address sent. Thank you, Evil. And an email address too, please. And this weekend she's decided to go, I won't growl. Except when I tried to put her into bed last night, she growled. Yeah. Mind you, I haven't had too much to do with her this weekend, though. I'm sick of her trying to eat my hand, to be honest. The Kirby, the Barkmaster, she is. Yeah. Did you know Kirby's head is nearly as big as her body? G'day, mate. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. Been busy. Simon! Hey, Simon's here. It has been a while, Mr. Simon.
G'day, mate. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. Been busy. Hope you are doing well.
Simon, we are doing well. Thank you very, very much. That's going to the tally. Why didn't the tally go change? Why didn't the tally change then? I did. Okay, it's changing. Just didn't change on the count. Simon, live on the flight sim dream, mate. It's good to see you. Thank you very much for popping in, and thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. This is for you, legend. Castlemaine's coming up. We're doing good at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Who won the giveaway? Gav, it was evil. It was evil. But we're already counting down to the next one now. So Simon's just dropped in a $20 super chat. So now we only need 9 more super chats or donos. Cent and cent. Thank you, Evil, above, and then we'll do the next one. So if we don't hit it today, which I wouldn't expect that to happen, we will hit it next stream, or the next stream. So yes, but it was evil. Evil. I just opened up my new career mode and got $1 billion and all the qualifications. How does that work, Jeffrey? But Simon, hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much for popping in. Glenn, Mr. Fitzpatrick, back in the proper airplane, I see. Here we are. We're doing GA. Thank you very much for the 44 months.
Proper airplane, I see.
Thank you very much. Yes, we are in GA. We have been doing a bit of airliner stuff. We have. I understand that. Yeah, we've been doing a little bit of airliner stuff. But thank you very much for the 44 months. I appreciate it. Oh, you can still hear her. Holy cow. Are you in Sim Update 2? We're going to need to start descending soon for the first one. And then we're going to have a quick coffee stop because we're right here. We're actually right here. We need to drop down now. We need to drop down. It's nice to see some people popping back in to the Sims. We are now exclusive back on YouTube. I'm feeling much better about that decision. Just having everybody in the same chat can see what's going on, and I'm actually having a bit more fun with it. I love Twitch and I love the Twitch community, but multi-streaming doesn't work until Twitch changes its services details over. So, all right. Bugger, I know I just showed up. Kirby's not happy. Mate, this is the norm. This is the norm. This is the norm. She's Rosie's having a go at her now. It's all on. We've got he's got any money? Anybody want to bet on who's putting bet on Kirby, putting a bet on Rosie? We can do cockfights with the dogs. No, we can't. We can't do that. Ariel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to find which bloody what is the runway here? Is it this one here? It's got cross runways and everything. All right, we're just going to pull one and just see what happens. Oh my God, did you just say that? I retracted it. G'day, Oz. Hope you are well and had a great weekend. Mr. Wombat Man, what's going on? The dog war. What's full on going on? Can you guys hear that? It's going nuts. Kirby's she's serving it up. And you know what? I'm not there. So I'm happy about that. This is what she gets. She gets in like a bitchy mood and she just keeps barking and having to go at everybody. Alright, I'm just going to use a bit of trim that way. Yep. They are all female there in the name of female dogs, but we right. You should see what I call them, Brett, and they're all black too. So you should see what their nickname is. But I'm not going to talk about it on stream. We won't go there. But I can say that because they're female dogs. But you know. Simon says, a great, guess what, mate? I'm making those damn hot cross buns already. We already had some chocolate ones the other week. Brett knows what I call them now. He's worked it out. The smallest one always thinks he's the alpha dog. No. Rosie keeps her in check. So Rosie's the alpha. But Kirby's trying to stand up to her. She still hasn't learned her lessons yet. Probably because when Rosie has a go at her, she's got no teeth. What's going on with the dogs? Kirby bit Rosie. Oh, the alpha. The alpha is finally... damn it. We need to get Rosie some false teeth so she can have a go back. Who? Oh, so Rosie went at her. Did it Kirby put her in a spot?
Yeah, she bit her.
Bit who? Rosie bit Kirby.
They went each other.
Ah. So basically Kirby just got a mouthful of slobber from Rosie because she got no teeth.
And then Kirby bit Rosie's leg.
Alright, so who... I'm confused because I'm trying to land at the same time. But who come out on top of that one? Neither. It's a draw. Oh, you know, there's going to be another challenge. There'll be another challenge. So, by the sounds of it, they both had a bit of a chew at each other. Only thing is, so Kirby's young and her teeth are quite sharp, and Rosie's got no teeth. She's got one tooth left. The rest of them, she doesn't have any. So when she bites you, it's just like a cow sucking on a teat sort of scenario. All the gloves are off. Yeah, Kirby's trying to see, I told you she was a bitch. She's trying to assert her authority. She's like, the old dogs are out, the new dogs are in. Man, this really has ground effect, yeah? Really has ground effect. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, Rosie's coming here now. It's full going on. It's going on. You right, little darling? You right? You right, Rosie? You're still number one. You're still number one. Yeah, you are. You're still number one. Yeah. She's still number one. Aren't you? We'll sort her out, Rosie. We'll sort her out. We'll just lock her out all day. We'll lock her out all night. She can stay outside by herself. She wouldn't last a minute. She just did number one. Yeah, she did. She did. She put a paw up and went like this. Number one. She's the number one, Dad. So, funny thing is, right, I was reading about dogs and dog habits and things like that. And funny thing is, what Rosie does is if a dog sits down and looks away from you, so it has its ass pointing towards you but looks away and it's sitting down, means it really, really trusts you and it's going into like a guard mode. So she does that all the time. I'll be in the print room doing stuff and she'll be in there and she just sits down and she's guarding the door. So she's looking after me. So, all right, let's taxi back. Rosie will wait until later, then let Kirby have it when she least expects it, and yeah, she'll like chomp on her neck or something in the middle of the night. She'll put a slobber hold on her neck. Could you imagine it? Oh no! What have we got? An extra coming down here. What if they sit on your feet? Well, they spend a lot of time down here, but I've had Kirby try to eat my feet when I'm flying on the rudder pedals before. But it's nice to see some people we haven't seen for a while in the chat. So hopefully the flight sim 2024 or 2020 has been good to you guys and you can get some simming in and you can enjoy it. I know the last 6 months haven't been the best, but 2024 is starting to come good for me. So, and I do like, from a GA standpoint, the flight model in 2024 is far more superior than 2020. So my sister looks after dogs, and man, they are vindictive little things. They trip each other over. They close the door on each other. Holy cow! What sort of breeds of dogs? There's no way I would land on a runway that is as big rocks like this. There is no way. Oh, holy cow! There's smoke everywhere. Is this a coffee stop? Yeah, Richie, it is a coffee stop. Am I saying Richo or Richie now? There's like some random dude standing over there. Like, who's that? They don't even have... Who's that? There's no nameplate above them. Oh, hang on. I've got him turned off. Oh, it's Chase. Chase, you look very suspect over there, man. John, what's going on? Happy Sunday to you, fella. Welcome to the stream. Look at this. He's sus. What are you doing? What are you doing over there, standing in the sun in the middle of the day, sunshine in a paddock? You look very, very suspect. See? Where is he? He's over there. It does that weird thing. I'm in my plane. I know. It's like the weird bug it does all the time where it does that. It's so weird how it just like pops your avatar somewhere. He's counting in the rocks. Oh, he needs to get a life if he's counting in the rocks. All right. So just give me like 5 minutes and then we'll be back up and running. I'm sorry we've only done one leg, but, you know, I couldn't start the plane. So that is what it is. All right, let's put the parking brake on here and got your metal detector out. You might as well. You are in Victoria, man. There is plenty of gold places around in Victoria, that's for sure. So at least you landed okay. Flying, it's not a problem. It actually flies quite well. It flies quite well. Don't shut the plane down. No, I'm not. I'm not. I just did the mixture properly, all right? I may be silly. Yeah, let's not go there. Alright, we're back. We're back. So I got all the goss. Kirby's in the bad books. She got squirted with water. Put in exclamation mark specs. Thank you guys. Please, I've got to go and fix that stupid setting on this new microphone. Yeah, exclamation mark. Hang on, I'll get you sorted here. There we go. Exclamation mark specs. Needs a bit of, hey Marcus, this thing needs a bit of throttle, doesn't it, to get going? You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend. I'm actually going to take off the side here because it looks a bit more smoother. Maybe not. We're going to do a short filter here. Holy cow. Notch flaps. Keep building at speed. Nice PC. Oh, yeah. Look, I can't complain. She's about 5 years old, but we've done some improvements to her on the way. But she's been a new piece. She's due for a rebuild this year, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not. We've lost the flight plan. What's going on here? It's not displaying on the on this thing here at all. Now it is. We were zoomed out too far. That's weird. Sorry, I'm changing it music. So I might try using your Xbox. Yeah, I can't complain with this PC setup considering could be worse. Could be try to be simming on an Xbox, unfortunately. All right, let's go up to 3.5. Autopilot can go on. Nav can go on. And we're going to go VS. $500 a pop. There we go. Pitch in. I want to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, but is getting at me your PC is quite expensive. Yeah, it is. It can be an expensive thing. Geez, she's bumpy, Chase. She is bumpy. We need to get some height in here. It is the afternoon, so if you were flying out this low, it would definitely be very, very, very bumpy. You'd want at least... You notice on a bumpy day... You want to get up to about at least 1,500 feet, and then you really start noticing the bumps going away. As you can see, we're getting up to close to 1,500 feet, and it's getting less bumpy. Same thing in the real world. We're quite lucky. So where I live, we live on the coast. So if it's a bumpy day, you can just go and fly just offshore. And when you're flying over the water, it's a lot less bumpy. We're on the flight plan. We just took off from the second airport, Dave, just the second airport. So we just took off from Castlemaine, and then we're on our way to Bendigo. So if you jump into the second airport and take off straight away, you won't be too far away from us. Yeah, try it first with Game Pass, yeah. Rough grounding cut near Castlemaine. It looks to be too, doesn't it? There's old Castlemaine on the right-hand side there. I don't know what Castlemaine, what the town is known for. Not sure what the town is known for. Is it that big factory there? Emergency landings. Yes, that is true. That is true. That's why you stay within glide distance of the beach, though. Mainly for the castle. There would be castles out there. Does anyone know a good stick for like $28? I would say, hey, Phil B, what's going on? Mr. Oh, yeah, but it's got to work with Xbox, though, doesn't it? I would be able to recommend something, but it wouldn't be Xbox compatible for $50. How's the sim sounds? Are not too loud? 42. Marcus, have you just found the answer?
My favorite number, the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. Smiley face emoji.
He's found it. What are you doing here then? What are you doing here? Thank you very much for the 42 months. There's 3. We've got another 500 to go. I think Castlemaine is one of those Victorian gold rush towns that are known for a tourist destination for the grain nomads. Okay. Maybe I'm just familiar with the name because I grew up in Victoria, so Tashi says correct. Okay. Well, it's all gold mining down here. Like, you're going from Ballarat to Castlemaine to Bendigo. Like, it was all gold. All gold. Grey nomads. Tourists. Well, Kelly, you don't know what a grey nomad is. Do they not call them grey nomads in your neck of the woods? Oh, we've got a little dam down there. Isn't it a type of parrot? I don't know. So grey nomads is the retirees that travelling around in their caravans and things like that. Yeah, old tourists travelling around in the caravan. So that'd be going down the road. They'd have the caravan on the back with the sticker saying Norman and George, or Norma and George, frequency UFH 21 or something. That's a grey nomad. Breaker, Norman George. Old tourists, yeah, like my mum and dad. They're grey nomads. They do the caravan thing. They do. They are spending all their money touring Australia before their adult kids can wangle them out of them. Absolutely, Glenn. Yeah, absolutely. Spend it all. Spend it all. See, the difference with my generation, we just won't have any money. We just won't have any money. All right. That does nothing. Absolutely nothing. was going to say that song needs to finish. I am going to unhighlight that one. No money to spend, you'll never be a grey nomad. Yeah. I'll be here streaming and simming again. Except it will all be hologram, and I'll have a little robot behind me doing backflips and stuff going, hello, Shane. And I'll go, can I please have a drink? And I'll go, no, you can't have a drink, Shane. Shane, why are you touching that button, Shane? And then we just have this big orchestra in the background playing music. And the robot will start the plane for you? Probably. No grey hair, though. The Curbinator. Holy cow. For a little dog. For some reason, Kirby thinks she's a lot bigger than she actually is. Are we coming up to Bendigo up here? I think we are already. Bendigo. We are. Then we got Elmore, and then we're over to Shepparton. Super question. How can I want to join the flight? One, what's going on? Channel 18, Shannon and Tracy. Who's Tracy? Happy to chat to your favorite red fruit is pineapple. Who's Tracy? Who's Tracy? Juan, I'm getting you sorted, mate. Juan, if you go and check out the link that's just about to pop up, it won't take long. And there'll be a quick video telling what settings you need to use to come and join. I don't know Mrs. Oz's name, so I was just guessing. Well, it's not Tracy. I'll see. No worries, Juan. Yep, just quickly look at that. It's from a good friend over at Two Tone Murphy's YouTube channel. He'll get you sorted. You bored over there in Sim Update 2? Are you bored over there in Sim Update 2? You and Willie by your lonesomes. Actually, Dan Random's over there too. All right, let's lose some speed here. Oh, do you know what I saw on TV for a little bit today that I haven't seen in a while? Aircraft Repo was on. Aircraft Repo. Yeah, it's great so far. Ooh, we got some trees changing here. As we're coming into autumn, we're going to start to see some seasons change. We're having a great time calling the landings and you're not cutting my grass. You miss me. I know. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's not a flag. Where's the freaking flag? Hello, flag. Okay, I just saw it. Just saw the flag. This is a flag? Are you trying to give me the bird now? I need to connect my B up so I don't have to keep tuning in the QNH. Yeah, I saw the flag. That's why I'm turning around on the actually, I don't know what they do. Holy cow, the wind's blowing. I'm pretty much flying sideways at this point. Like, look at this. I'm trying to turn into the wind. There she goes. Now she wants to turn. There we go. All traffic, Shane is doing a short circuit because he cannot see the flag. No, I saw the flag. I'm entering midfield crosswind. No, there was a windsock there. We did see it. So the reason why you do midfield crosswind, because if someone's taking off, like I'm lower than what I should be, but if someone was taking off here, notice when they actually pull back, I would be over the top of them. So it's a safe way to do it. You made dinner? What are you having for dinner? Yeah, we're at the airport already. Didn't take long. We're at 500 feet at the moment. Johnny, a circuit midfield downwind is pretty much standard. Yeah, I do a lot of midfield crosswinds due to there's always heaps of people in the circuit at Careando doing training. Obviously, you can't have any more than 5 people. I mean, 4 aircraft in the circuit, but sometimes I've actually seen more in a circuit. Tuna coleslaw, you made yourself. Oh, nice. And then you got helicopters coming in and out, and then you've got the parachuter planes coming in and out. It can be quite busy, and also the frequency is on 2 airports. Geez, she's not trying to turn around on me. And we're sinking. Look at this, we're sinking. Look at that, how much the wind pushed us over. Obviously, if I had VR and all that sort of stuff, would have made a difference. Am I back to real life flying? No. Hopefully in the winter time. This is a new flight modeling is awesome in VR. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully in wintertime. It just comes down to affordability. But if I can't do it, I'll probably have to go back to the workforce so I can make it happen. So we'll see. This thing just has a lot of ground effect though. I love, see, this is a very good runway that really describes and shows you that, see, look at the ground effect. That's a go around. But you can show that the runway is, the guys at Impulse Simulations do good work. It really shows that the, are you going back to QF again? What's QF? And one we're landing. Where I actually was hiring planes from and stuff, they've actually got more aircraft there now, and also they have extended where they're doing RPLs and PPLs and stuff there now also. So they're doing a lot more. So, but my first thing would just go and get my biannual review done. OnlyFans. No, we're not going back to OnlyFans. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, FS Mods takes off and it sort of paves the way. Will be nice. That'll be a nice little treat if that happens. If not, we'll just come up with something else. Cessnas do have at least a ground effect due to the high wing. Yeah, it's just this one's got a lot built into it. I might come in a little bit faster, Glenn, and only do flaps 1. Or flaps 10. Glenn's probably got a lot of time in a Cessna. What were you flying? Cessna 182s, Glenn, or 172s? When you were flying. Oh shit. That wind really gets behind you and... $172, yeah. How many hours did you have up for flying, Glenn? Because I don't think you're flying anymore, are you? But you've had a lot of hours, yeah, from memory? Can't remember if we've spoken about this before. Alright, I'm just going to change my crosswing tactic here. Now it's heavily sinking. Did you ever thought about going and do your rec then, Glenn, and fly for fun? Alright, I've got to concentrate here for a second. She's blowing a gale. It's just gusting and then the gusts are dropping off. It would actually be a very, very challenging landing on a day like today. Come on. There we go. And that was with flaps 1. That was actually very, very, very challenging. Got a flight tomorrow in a 172, so good for watching this stream before a day of flying. Oh, Mr. Wombat Man. Nearly ate my mind. Nice one. Welcome to Bendigo, everybody. I did start at COFs, but then it was a really tragic accident, and where was my flying school? I lost both instructors and had to close. How are we taxiing back out of here? And that gave my hand a bit of a workout. Shut up, Hayden. Don't say a thing. But we've got a pretty erect windsock over there. I would just throw it in there before you said something. This is a family-friendly channel, you know. You want to... Well, that's why I said don't say anything. I know Haydos way too well. If Mr. A.B. Ron was here, he'd probably say something too. But yeah, I'm going to say, guys, for $29.95 for a 182. And it's, like, it's not going to be the best GA plane out there. Sorry, kids. But for it to take use of being a fully native Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 aircraft and taking the flight model and all that sort of stuff until other planes come in, yeah, the Careando in my books is definitely, I have a lot of fun with it. It's giving my thumbs up on it. We'll wait for everybody to catch up here. Papa Go says a 152 pilot he haven't flown since the mid-90s. Fly it virtually these days. Yeah, but you never forget though, Papa. The Saab 340 being fixed. I don't know. I've actually never flown it in the sim because I wasn't a big fan of the Saab 340 from Careando back in the day when it was in prepared anyway, so... But in the sim update to beta, Mr. Wombat Man, I did notice the Saab wasn't on the list when it comes to detailed things that they were fixing up. It actually wasn't on the list. I think I read out all the planes in the video we did last night, and it wasn't in there, so I don't know. But that being said, it was they'll add more stuff in there in the next build, so you may see another update. In Sim Update 1 it was updated, but I don't think it was... is the Saab still... It's not 100%, is it? If anyone's flown it. Pub says, I still have my logbook, my first solo, pictures, kneeboard, and the other... Yep. Yeah, I was lucky. My instructor, when I did my solo, he filmed it on his phone and sent it to me. And did a little bit of commentary on my landing, which was cool. So I've got that somewhere. I'll have to find it though. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Might be in text messages somewhere. To the plane, yeah, like it's been improved, Wombat Man. I just don't know where it's at because I haven't personally flown it myself. So, but I generally sort of remember conversations that people have in the chat, and I don't think it's perfect. It gave your kneeboard and stuff away. Yeah, my flight bag's obviously over here because I'm not ready to give it away yet, but that's nice that you passed it on. But it's good that there's avenues like this to make it as realistic as possible. 18 wind on the takeoff. Yeah, she's bumpy. See how the plane's moving around? I've got the prop on a little bit, but see how it's moving around? I don't think it was doing that in in 2020. Yeah, I had a look at the sock, Brett. Don't know if I can see it from here, but we've got a crosswind. Where was the sock? Is it under the wing there? It's around somewhere. I did see it. Hayden says, "I'm going back into VR. I'll send you. I'll send you a straight sock so you know where the wind is coming from." Phil says, "I had a great fun flying in the top end of Oz, where I was looking for thunderstorms on my radar on my phone. I landed in a dusty patch, got out of the plane, and the storm rolled over real time. Amazing. There you go. There you go." Rec license is okay option if you cannot pass the Casamigos, but you hit an issue with controlled airspace. Yeah. Yeah, but I was sort of more just talking about for fun. I don't know where you are, but up here there's heaps of places to fly out of that is not a controlled airspace and stuff. So it depends what your location is, I guess. All right. Been enjoying the content. Thanks. Off to work. No worries. Jesus. Holy cow. I had full rudder and I couldn't keep it straight down the runway. We really should have taken off from this guy, but... Windy day, yeah. So as you can see, look at my rudder pedal. I'm still got it in there. Ados, don't say a thing. He'll be sitting with his VR headset giggling. I can hear him from here. All right, clear on the right, clear on the left. Got the gardeners in next week, says Dave Kelly, and making the backyard a pensioner friendly. Pensioner friendly for yourself or for someone else? Yeah, it does happen, Brett. And if you're really lucky and you've got a good, say, G1000 in your plane and stuff, you'll have a little ball you can follow on the HS, and it will let you know. That basically takes the wind into consideration and tells you, if you just want to hand fly the plane, where to actually point it. Super cool. Yep, and the wife. No worries. Yeah, so your wind conditions, Brett, will generally only come in, like you'll have an aircraft certification where it will say this is the maximum amount you can conduct a crosswind landing on. But generally flying with wind conditions of 30 knots is not a big deal. It's just more if you're landing. Alright, we'll let the autopilot do a thing. Like remember one flight. I probably talked about this. I took off from Careando. I took off runway 23 and I flew a direct heading up till I was about 1,500 feet. Then I turned into a southerly direction and then up to where, there's the river. And then anyways, I went up to the beach and I was going to go up Bribie Island way, right? Over the beach there. And I can remember it took me like 20 minutes to fly from Careando Beach up to Bribie Island. I was basically not even like moving. And then when I was thinking, God, this is going to be interesting trying to turn the plane. And no one else was flying that day. I actually recorded the video. I've been meaning to. It's an interesting video. There was no one on the radios that day. A lot of people cancelled their flights. A lot of students cancelled their flights. So I was like, I'll give it a go. And I think there was no instructors training at the time. There was instructors at GoFly, but no, there was no one flying. It was just me. And then when I did the 180 back and flew back down, it took me like 4 or 5 minutes to fly back, but it took like 20 minutes for massive tailwind. And then I'm like, I think I might come into land now. Like, I was flying up the beach and we were barely moving. The POH figures in a max demonstration and not strict, but your insurance company may ask, questions if you exceed the demonstration and mess up. Yep. Can you get Irene to up? It's not Irene. She's not from Moment Away, man. It's not Irene. Actually, I don't even know if we're on 334 because sometimes it just rounds it up from what you guys can see. I'll just have to double check. Give me a second. Because we were sitting on 93.3 for like 2 months. Oh no, we are on 99.4. But it's not Irene, dude. It's not Irene. You sub today, getting close. Thank you, Papa. Appreciate it. Your sub will pop up here if you subbed and you're not set to private. If you're set to private, it's not going to appear. Appreciate it.
You're number 47 for departure.
Okay, we have a really ill passenger. We have to get him to London. Can we get priority?
Imagine being number 47 in line for departure.
Wow, April Fool's Day.
Imagine being number 47 for departure. Holy cow. All right, we're at 3.5. Hey, Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. A big thank you to everybody that did some super chats and stuff before. Congratulations to Evil. Evil, can I tell people what you picked? Can I tell them what you picked, Evil? If not, that's okay. Shakira? No. I'm going to VR, but I bet I'm close. You're not even close, Sunshine. Not even close. Stop trying to guess, though. Alright, let me see. I think Evil sent me a link. There we go. So he's picked the, I don't know, can you guys see that? You can, yeah. So he's got these ones here, which is the twin Piper stuff. For the honeycomb. Wasn't the Was it a fridge magnet of Shane? No, it wasn't a fridge magnet of Shane. Hey, Big L! I was thinking about you the other day. I was thinking about you, Big L.
Seeing that no sane streamer is in SU2, I was feeling like such a Billy No Mids being in SU2 beta that I have had to come out of it. Thanks, Microsoft.
Hey, Big L, thank you very much for the 30 months. I appreciate it. I was thinking about you today. I was going to send you a message. Wasn't bothered with the trim wheel. Did you get the bundle pack? There's a bundle. Did you want to choose the bundle pack? Has a trim wheel in there. Did you get the bundle? Did you pick the bundle pack? I take offense to that. You don't care for the trim wheel. Big Al, I was thinking about you. So just regarding a sim update, see, the thing is why everybody went in sim update 1 is because the sim was so bad we had nothing to lose. But then with sim update, now sim update 1 public release is not too bad and everything's sort of flyable. I'm not jumping in sim update 2 straight away, especially with the changelog so massive. But I was thinking about the other day, I think it was yourself that you said something about a video you watched the other day with the YouTube algorithm changing. If that was you, if you remember where the link is, would you mind sending it to me? I wouldn't mind having a bit of a watch if it's something that I can pick up. Sorry, I don't care for the trim wheel. That's it, I'm going to put one in there. Marcus says, can I just say I received my Wing MCU stand from Flight Sim Mods and it's fantastic. The quality is outstanding. Oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you. And I didn't even pay him to say it. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it. Now Marcus is just waiting for his MCDU. I'm sorry, Marcus. But thank you, mate. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. So are you doing a 12-hour stream next Tuesday? Did you say April the 1st, right? Oh. little sad face there. I can see Marcus dying inside. Evil's dying inside too. It was interesting. So that MCDU Wing video we did early in the week. It's amazing how many comments. People have been waiting 2 or 3 months for the MCDUs. Instead of Wednesday, right? No, I don't know. I don't know what. Obviously, we're not streaming on Wednesday night because Mrs. Oz is, as I mentioned before, she's yeah. So I won't be streaming on Wednesday nights. If she is happy for me to stream on Tuesday night, I'll stream on Tuesday night. But I'll just check. I'll check with her on Tuesday. She might need some help with stuff, so I don't know. But no 12-hour stream. Brett, it's like you haven't flown with wind before in the stream, in the sim. It's quite funny though, but some people said that Sim Update 2 has been very, very good, and then obviously there's other people that have had Sim Update 2 has been very bad with crashes to desktops and all those sorts of things like that. And obviously because they've changed so much, third-party aircraft don't work too well, which is sort of common sense. They don't get the wind in TAS. Yeah, obviously. Maybe because Betty. No, I think it's more the case because they've got two heads. They keep arguing. They don't know which way the wind direction's coming from because they have disagreements. I think that's the reason why. Oh, Brett's gonna kill me for that one. My PFP panel arrived from Wing Wing, well worth it, the wait, and now need the PFP 737 for the PMDG 737. Yeah, are you going to, Dave, are you going to actually pick up the auto panel that just released over the weekend? And the mag switch. Didn't see that? Yeah. Yeah, so they went on pre-order. So there's 3 different versions of it. And also it will work with wide-body aircraft such as the 777 and stuff like that as well. So it is the autopilot panel. And then they're doing one where it has a magnetic mag switch as a bundle. By the looks of it, they've only got the panels in stock. They don't have the mag switches in stock. So, but you can get it later and put it in yourself. So, but yeah, check out Wing Wing, or you can check out. I did a bloody long ass video last night, and I put the news in that for it too. See, look at this. These are all. See, I think these are all got like holes in the ground for where they were gold mining. That's why you see all the little holes and stuff everywhere. I think that's from gold mining. Because we are in... where are we? Looks cool? Yeah. Swiss 000000000000001 .00000000001. He actually did a video because he got one given to him by Wing Wing at FS Weekend, but he actually compared it with the cockpit panels autopilot one, which is worth $1,000, and showed the difference between the two, which was actually, he did it quite well, to be honest. They don't have a PFP or the MCDU in stock at the moment either. Is that obviously in the regional store? If you went to the global store, it will probably say it's in stock. It seems that the stock's not getting to the regional stores either. But I'm going to hit up Wing Wing and see if they can give us an update. With your MyApp Pro for now? Yep. You can't go wrong with the AX Air MyApp Pro. Great little piece of kit. That was my big surprise I found of last year. That thing's pretty cool. It's just my dig at Wing Wing. I completely understand. I completely understand. Lobo, what's going on? I get it. And I was actually surprised, Evil, by reading the comments in the video. I'm actually going to see if my contact will actually look at the comments in the video and just see if they can give some clarification. But yeah, I was actually quite surprised how many people ordered them basically in day one in January and still don't have them yet. How I have it changed the GPS, you can actually go into the yeah, I'll show you once I land. You mean from the GTN or the GTN X? Oh man, you look at the speed indicator when we're landing. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. If I can't land this, we're going around. Holy cow. Nasty. Landing really blowy and gusty crosswinds and doing them great. It's such a satisfying experience. It's just the wind. It's like it has never. You trying to do the Trumpy version of the weatherman, are you? I messaged you. That guy, he seems to know what he's on about. Okay, appreciate it. Nice 3D trees. 3D trees, Marcus. Just to say 3D. I'll shut up. I can't even come back with that one because I can't spit out 2 words. So if you go here, and then you go here, or is it here? I think it's here, and then you go to the Careando. So I'll bring that again up for Lobo. I think it was Lobo asked the question. The EFB, then the settings, then Careando, and then you've got them all here. You can just select or not. I thought you could select them. Well, I don't have the other ones installed anyway, so I'm assuming you just click on them, but because I don't have the other ones installed. Yeah. I'm assuming it's in there. But they do talk about in the settings that you can just switch them on and off, so... But I don't have the TDS or the PMS installed in 2024. Actually, I didn't think the PDS was actually ready to go. I'll have to have a look. You can, yes, you can if you own them. Yeah, I'm using the GTN 750. Is that so? The PMS is actually installable for 2024 because I own the PMS. I'll have to install it. It's so interesting that when you look at the grass here, it looks so much different than just like up on that angle there. PMS works. Okay, cool. I sort of haven't really been putting too much stuff in 2024 yet. Yes, but you have to remove the license of the 2020 version to move it to the 2024 version, apparently. Okay, thank you for that. I'm okay to do that. We nearly did the stream in 2020 because I was thinking, what GA are we going to fly? But then I remembered this come out, so... And this thing's used hardly any fuel. Or the free version still works. Oh, I've got the paid version. Down to a quarter of the tank. We're just under half in mine. Oh, yeah, maybe it's between half and quarter. See, look, you can see all the rudder that I'm putting in. I am not using any aileron though. That might help. See, that makes all the difference. You can really, really tell the flight model in this thing is taking advantage. The flight model in 2024 is insanely way better than in 2020. Because the reason why when I put the aileron into the wind, because that's what we do in the real world, right? So because basically before, when I don't put the aileron on, the wind's trying to push the wind up and I don't have enough rudder authority to keep it straight. So if I put the aileron down, I can get the wind to basically pitch the wind down. Therefore, that's not going to be much as effect on having the rudder as the only source because for the flight controls. But because 2024 has more touch points all over the plane or sensors or whatever it is, how they did it, it will take that into effect and actually do what it's meant to do as in the real life mode. So far superior and in my opinion, way better than X-Plane 12. But a lot of simmers may disagree or wouldn't know because they don't have real world flying experience to actually know how it is. But yeah, 2024 flight model's insanely good. Maybe you probably wouldn't realize it with airliners, but for GA, yep. And as you can see, I'm taxiing and making sure that I'm actually got pressure back on the yoke the whole time. Hey! It's gusting all around. See how it's changing on me? All over the shop. Keeping us very, very, very busy. Right, center left. Is that plane free with no, this is payware. It come out this weekend. It's $29.95 AUD. I'm not sure which part of the world that you're from, but it's payware. See, a lot of the planes that are working in 2024 are only converted across, so they're actually not using the full set of flight mechanics that 2024 have with the flight model. And a lot of the default aircraft that are in the sim, if they're not brand new aircraft, if they're the default aircraft that they brought over from the other sim, most of them don't actually have the new flight model either. Which I was surprised when I heard Microsoft or Asobo say that they just haven't done it. So a lot of the planes, not all the planes that come with the sim are actually using the full Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 features, which is insane. Where's me friggin'... Oh, hang on. I meant to go that way. Too bitty gas bagging. Looks like another airport down there too. Nah, someone's cornfield. All right, let's put on the heading bug and let the autopilot do its thing. You're kind of crazy giving it the push and the effort for 2024. Yeah, they missed a lot. Like when I heard Jorg, or what's his other name? Not Marcel, the other dude, the co-founder CEO that plays around with all the flight models and stuff like that. When I heard him say that, I think it was him that actually said Seb. I was like, really? Sebastian, yeah. I think it was Sebastian on the development live stream said that. So this is probably the first aircraft that I have flown as in GE that's really taking effect of the sim flight mechanics. So I could understand why Marcus would be having an absolute ball in VR with this thing at the moment. I'm sure there's going to be better things that come along, but... Angel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for popping in. And also appreciate all the lurkers. Are the backbone of Flight Sim. A wise man told me, so thank you very much to everybody that is lurking. And if there's any developers and manufacturers lurking, hello to you guys. Welcome to the stream. Also, a big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams. Marcus says, I wish the 182Q had the proper engine management, etc. Yeah, it's got none. It's got none. Like, this thing is straight in the firewall, and I'm pretty much pinging the prop, and it's doing nothing. And I've also got the cowl flaps closed, and nothing's happening. The needles aren't moving, Marcus. It's not even heating up. We're trying to get to 88 miles an hour. Like, yeah, it's nothing's happening. This would be a great rental. It would be an amazing rental in the real world if you could do it like this. Actually, I wonder if it's got the wear and tear stuff on there too. I don't know if they put the wear and tear on it. It's Careando though. I know. But I wonder if it's got the wear and tear. They actually did a fair bit of updates to the wear and tear in Sim Update 2, I believe. Good old light came in bulletproof. This thing's more than bulletproof. It's more than bulletproof. I've got the landing lights on just to keep the engine warm, you know. Because she's not even yeah. I wish I could get the plans I have bought and one on your streams on Xbox as well as PC, as I can't use PC right now. Phil, they should transfer across. They should sync across. Oh, are you talking about ones that you've actually won from the developers themselves? Hey, Wesley, what's going on? Yeah, I think he's talking about the ones we've done with the developers directly. Like Just Flight and co. Yeah, I get you, Phil. Are these reservoirs or are they big ass dams? That looks like big enough to be a reservoir. Pete, what's going on? He says, hey Shane, looking over... Oh, he's retracted the message. Okay. Alright, look at this. We are pulling 140 miles an hour. Or over, probably close to like 148. And we're pulling about 135 knots. The large one is Lake Cooper, so that is a lake. Small lake, but big enough to be a bigger than a dam. It looks like a reservoir, doesn't it? The other one is Green Lake. Oh, it's better than being Groom Lake. We might see some nanus over there. And Brett, this guy's dam in his backyard. This one over here. What's the name of that dam? We'll Google AI tell you that one. The name of that dam there. What if it was named after some of my family members? Wesley said, I flew airliners exclusive for 2 years in the sim. Started flying about a month back in 2024 and you're addicted. Oh, nice one. Welcome to the hobby, my friend. My family grew up here and they owned a lot of the farms. Orbs again, don't start. The orbs never stopped, my friend. The orbs never stopped. Coppers were cousins. I thought you were going to say Chopper was cousins. There we go. Look like we've got some cloud effects. Either that you've had a bushfire there, or they didn't take the cloud. Oh, whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? We'll have to take that one out of the list. Clive! Thank you, Clive. Hopefully you're enjoying the... Clive hasn't said his PC stuffed up yet.
I don't know what to say, so I will say nothing.
Well, I'm hoping your PC's still going. Actually, I haven't seen Clive in... Is he still around? Or are you dog watching? You might be dog watching. I thought I saw him at the start of the stream. Are you in the flight, Clive? I can't see your name tag. But Clive, thank you very much. And I'll manually add that. We've got 8 to go before we do the next giveaway. You're still here. Clive, thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate it. And we'll put that to the tally till we do the next giveaway as well. Guys, please put some emotes in there for Clive. We're going to pin him up to the top there. And we're going to drop some emotes. And all sorts of stuff. And then we're going to drop one of these. Here we go. Sorted the computer out yesterday. Nice. Mr. Loaded Potato says that the plane is awesome. The bottom is all red from the red dirt. Yeah. That's probably not unusual for Karen. Oh, it is too. Oh, it does have the wear and tear. So that's the wear and tear feature. Because I didn't have all that at the start, I don't think. She wasn't that dirty. Oh shit, what's going on now? Holy cow. Yeah, so this is all the wear and tear stuff that's come on.
Flying high. Love or work?
6-1 team, is that how I say it? Mine went red too. 6-1 team. Yeah, so that's all part of the wear and tear. So this is a feature in 2024. They're taking effect of it. That's why I said this plane's worth the $29.95. It's pretty cool. 6-1 team, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is very kind. We will manually add that to the total, and we've got 7 more to go, and then we'll do another giveaway. Thank you very much. Let's pop in some business planes in there for you. I appreciate it. That is very, very kind. Guys, put some emotes into the chat. Drop some Marys in there. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, that looks super cool. And it's got a lot of bug splatter on the leading edge. There, which wasn't there at the sort of start, so that's pretty cool. She's a dirty girl. Look at all the dirt there. I hear Evil's washing everybody's planes. He's nominated to wash everybody's planes. No one else will wash planes better than Evil does. Nobody. So Evil's washing everybody's planes today. That's what happens when you win. I forgot to tell you that was part of the T's. That was part of the T's and C's of winning today's FS Bods giveaway. You got to pick in a bikini. You got to pick what you wanted from the store, but you got to wash everybody's planes. Evil. That was part of the deal. I forgot to mention the terms and conditions in there. Because there's more bugs on the. Does anybody know? I actually don't know with the because there's more bugs on the windshield too. I actually don't know. How do you actually how do you fix the wear and tear? Can you? Is there like a maintenance thing in here or something? Aircraft? Or does it just disappear when I go to flight next? I don't know. Don't know. I think it's when you start a new flight, it's clean again. That's pretty cool, though. I tell you what though, she's pretty dirty for like 3 hours of flying though. All that extra parasitic drag building up. We've probably lost like 2 knots from a dirty plane. Landing gear cambers in the the landing gear cambers in it while you're in the air too. Nice. I actually hadn't looked at that. Had it back and start with a new one. Okay, cool. Do you know I've contracted the air cleaning services to Hados's cleaning service. You passed the buck. You passed the buck. Did you land on the dirty runway? Yes. Here we go. We're coming up. This is payware scenery here, and I believe this scenery from you can pick it up over the Contrail store. If you do pick up, make sure you use our discount code, but they also have some points for interest, I believe, at this airport that Impulse put in. Oh, hang on. Is that this airport there? That's the town, but I think the airport's up further. Yeah, I think this is the Shepparton town, but the airport's up a little bit further from memory. And then where's the lake? Behind us over there. Yeah. And I think Shepparton's got like an old airport. Doesn't it have like an old one from my Victorian friends? There's 2 airports at Shep, yeah? There's an older one and a new one. I could be wrong. Or is that the wrong town that I'm looking at? I remember going to Shepparton as a kid. Was one of the larger towns around there. Yeah. But Shepparton's also known, I was about to say, for greyhound racing and trot racing as well. I think it's a bit of a gambling town. Would you rather slew air? What do you mean, to actually clean the planes? I'll take Hados's cleaning service, thank you. Look at this, we've still got the throttle all the way down the firewall here. I'm just going to have to put some nose trim down. It's got a big shopping centre precinct sort of there. Well, let's bring some sin sounds up. Alright, I better actually use my rudder pedals. Now we're not on autopilot. On April the 1st, we will be retired. I will be retired for 1 year. Is that your April 1st joke, Mark? Or is that... did you retire on April 1st? The windscreen wipe is filthy. Yeah, blame Evil. He didn't do his job. He had one job. Keep the windscreen clean. You really did. So when you put in for your retirement and you said, I'm going to retire on April 1st, did they thought you were making a joke or not? Actually, my next door neighbor is a really great, my next door neighbor's, he retired earlier this year. He's a really nice guy. So he's now, they're traveling around and they got a caravan and all that sort of stuff, but he retired and keeping busy. Look at this, Marcus. I've got this thing up to 160 kph or about 150 knots. Just flying. Absolutely flying. We're above our maneuvering speed, above our turbulent speed. No, they didn't. They didn't believe you. Look at this. We're absolutely hooning. Or maybe this is Shepparton, the town. I thought, isn't there an old and a new Shep? I don't know. My brother used to live in Shepparton. So that's what I was thinking. I think I've maybe drove through it once, maybe. That's about it. Both sides of the river. So yeah, so there it is 2 parts, yeah. Look at that. I'm absolutely hooning this thing. Where's everybody else going? Where's Marcus going? Oh look, you got people on canals down here. That's a bit flash. Look at that, you got people on canals in the river. There we go. Didn't even move anything. If not, I reckon the engine, the oil temp went down. Do I prefer 2020 or 2024? Microsoft Max, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 now. Since Sim Update 1 has come in, yeah. I've mostly been flying airliners in it, but as I was mentioning, this is a great addition to the sim for GA because it's taking up all of the new features that Microsoft 2020-24 has to offer. Even for a Careando plane, it's really good. I should have already had a notch of flaps down. Where's the friggin' airport gone? So we can notch flaps. There we go. There's that wind. I've got a pack load of rudder. That those big. Is it going to do it now? Where you zoom in and it's got everybody's names. That's been fixed in Sim Update 2 as well. They need Boris or Echo 19, or is it Echo 16, to come in and do a bloody sound update for this plane though. It would be nice if Black Square did a really good Cessna, or our friends over at used to have good Cessnas in prepared. I've got a memory block. A2A. Oh, a bit of sink over that building there. There's that ground effect coming. Oh, no. No, hopefully no one was watching that one. That's one. Oh, that's a go around. Ballooned it. When in doubt, go around. First notch flaps. Yeah. I ballooned it, so go around. Put the throttle to the firewall and go around. Serves yourself right, Brett, for trying to do too many things at once. Missing out on all the highlights. Vaughn, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, flying too. I'm just giving you a hard time. Max says, reminds me when I first flew solo landings. Still happens, yep. Yeah, I remember when I got my license and I went and did my first lot of 5 hours of solo flying before I went for a passenger endorsement. Yes. Landing sometime could be a little bit, how you doing? Because it's amazing when you fly the planes that I fly, when you actually don't have an instructor in, it makes a massive difference. Just in the weight. And the missus come in to check on the 12-hour mark or a 14. What are you printing for 14 hours? How many color changes is it doing? Oh shit, this is a shit approach here. It's way too high. Let's have a quick look. Brakes are off on the carriage is fixed well. Mixers, magnetic, CDIs are on. Fuel pumps are on. T's and P's in the green. Switches are good. Hatches and harnesses are secure. All right, we're going to turn to turning base. I think it's runway 18. Full stop landing. 2 colors and too many. Do you know how it does the color surge between the different ones? You know you can actually change the wastage on that too. So it minimizes when it does the purge poop. Jesus. I tell you what, the hardest thing, 70 no flaps for the P&H. 70 knots, no flaps. Do you want me to do a flapless landing? All right, let's do a flapless. This thing seems to be sinking when it gets to 80 knots. I've forgotten what I was talking about. Hang on, I need a different perspective. No, that's not going to work. I feel like I'm too low on the cockpit. Oh, way too low. That's why this thing has a displaced threshold, because of those buildings. Massive lot of ground effect. I don't know if it's because it's windy today. Oh, there's someone in the P51. I think that's Brett. There we go. Still getting heaps of wind. All right, now I can actually get on the brakes. No flaps. That was a flapless landing. So with a flapless landing, you're generally going to come in at 10 to 15 knots quicker than what your normal landing speed would be. And you train to do all that sort of stuff when you're doing your license, just in case your flaps fail. I've purged the poop before. It shouldn't cook. Should have cooked that chicken better. P51. Did you get the Echo 19 or Echo 16 sound pack? Is that the default P51 or is that the one from Miltech? Yeah, so with no flaps needs to be, so with no flaps needs to be even slower. No, with no flaps you got to come in quicker. That's the default one. Airplane Heaven, I thought it was. Okay. I think it covers the Reno pack, doesn't it? That's a Victorian country fence if I've ever seen one. There's not a straight pale there. Yeah, even better than Night and Day with the new sound pack. The flyby is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, he actually contacted me by email this weekend. Two. Gotta get one more. Three. Got him. It's a sport. I don't know who they were though. Who were they? Lucky Phil, loaded potato. He's coming after me now. An aerial. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, yeah. Holy cow. Well, that was pretty cool. I'm going to finish up the stream here, though, because we're nearly at the 3-hour mark. That I sort of like to keep the GA stuff to. And we're going to shut this thing down. I'm actually going to do one thing here, though. I'm going to see if this thing's going to actually start up for me. It starts up. That's weird. I wonder what I was doing to start off originally. The gun whistles as you dive insane. Yeah. Yeah, I actually put that as a feature when I talked about it. I grabbed and had a look at Aviation Lads. They did the trailer for it, and the fly-by-wire stuff. Sorry, the fly-by camera view sounds were phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. There we go. Very, very, very cool. Definitely. Unfortunately, you have to... Oh, look how dirty the plane is now. That is super cool. Unfortunately, it's still got the green tick that I checked the flaps. Geez, how many bugs did we squash? Very, very cool. That's cool too. I hopped out of the plane and I had the rudder in. And the wheels still turn. It's a pity you can only buy this from the in-store marketplace, but for $29.95. Shane, are you using the Bravo? No. Right now? No. Nah. I'm actually using my Virtualfly Vernios to go with the GA aircraft. My Bravo have got mounts and stuff all over them. They're in all my Alpha and my Bravo are all in the print room with different prototypes and stuff on them. Hey, have you fellas seen Evil? Apparently this guy called Evil, he's meant to be washing all the planes. Have you seen him? Anybody seen it? This guy called Evil? He's meant to be washing, you see, yeah, he's going to wash your plane, your plane, your plane, your plane, and the dude over there that's really sus in the background, your plane. Yeah, he's going to wash them all. Have you seen him? They are product testing yoke and gear now. Yes, they are. Yes. Goldberg Valley Aero Club. Pretty cool. I wonder if you can actually walk in here. There is a known startup bug with the mixture control. Trying moving mixtures with the mouse and it might start up. Ah. Okay, I'll give that a lash tomorrow and have a look. Maybe that's something to do with it. We'll see how we go. It's amazing that people... There's like one thing you can do as an avatar, and that's stand up, stand down, and everybody does it. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, congratulations to Evil. I think we've got... How many did we have? We had another 3 on top of the 1, so we've got 7 to go, if I got that right. So 7 to go. I'll put a bit of a memory on that one. I didn't even drink all my coffee. And then we'll add to, and then we've got 7 before we do the next one. A big thank you to all the people that renewed their memberships, all the super chats. Thank you very much. And just keep an eye out. If you're not in the Discord, put in ! Discord at join. Just keep an eye out because we're not streaming on Wednesday. Because like I said, Mrs. Oz is going to have some surgery. So I may stream on Tuesday if she lets me. So just keep an eye on the Discord. It all depends what Mrs. Oz will make the decision on that one this week. Meet you at YPGJT. Uniform Papa Juliet Tango. All right. Let me just... I bet you that's friggin' in WA. I bet you that's in WA. Jandakot. You smart ass. Meet me in Jandakot to wash my plane. Oh, you smart ass. Oh, big thank you to Just Flight for supporting the streams. Big thank you to the Drop Bears. Good one. Touche Evil. And also all our mods for doing the modding tonight. Thank you very, very, very much. Looks like that's all right. Evil's not cleaning your planes, but he did ask me to pass on. He's paying for the fuel tonight. Well done, Evil. He's paying for your fuel bills. But hey, if you flew the 182 Q, it didn't use any fuel. I can't make it to. If you can't make it, then yeah, Perth Airport. Yes. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. Thank you very much for everybody. I wish I could raid someone else, but I'm sure there'll be someone else streaming. And we will be back, I don't know when, for the next stream. I'll let you guys know. It's just a different week this week coming up. So, oh my God, my sim just crashed. Marcus says, thanks for the great community flight. Yep. We will fly this again. And we'll see. I don't know. Maybe Tuesday might be another GA, but a smaller stream. We'll see. We'll see. Guys, thank you very much. I love you lots, and we'll still have videos out. I was gonna say, I just heard that. Go. All right, guys. I'm out of here.